Guys, hope you're doing well. So today I'm gonna prepare the chili and meat recipe of the Peck Chef Scooby, one of the best natty bodybuilders and fitness influencers since over a decade. I've been following him. So yeah, he's a natty guy with a lot of great tips. So I'm gonna try his recipe. So for this chili, you're gonna use basically the meat, ground beef, the oregano as spice, chili powder, beef flavors, onions, peppers, and the beans. I only have white beans. He said to mix white and black beans, but whatever. And the ratio of ingredients may differ, but I will try to do it anyways. So first I made the beans soak during the night. So you must wait till like 1 day or put them during the night to soak in water. So now they're ready. And then I'm gonna chop the onions on the mixer and also the peppers. And oh yeah, also tomato. Sorry guys, I forgot you also need to add tomatoes. So here are the tomatoes. And anyways, I'm gonna put the link to the whole recipe and how much you must put and the ingredients and all in the description, so you can check out Scooby's website, and it's a very good website, so you can check the recipe in the description. Okay, so first I'm gonna cut the onions and peppers. Also, you start cooking the beans. So let's use the mixer first. So next you cut the onions. Be careful on this one in cutting them. Again in the mixer. Okay, so I made a mistake, guys. So according to Scooby, so you need two plates actually. One with the beans, so this was the one with the bean, and you don't put the onions and peppers with the beans, you put them separately, and this will be mixed with the meat. So this one will be mixed with the meat, and this one is the beans, and it will be mixed with the tomatoes. So take notice of this. Okay, so next you add the meat to the peppers and onions, and you brown it. Mix it all together. Okay, next you're gonna prepare the tomatoes and then mix them with the beans. So you can buy real tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, or cooked canned tomato. So now you add the spices. So 3 meat stuff, the 3 meat cubes, 4 tablespoons of oregano, also add 5 teaspoons of garlic, then 8 teaspoons of chili powder. Add 4 teaspoons of turmeric, or you can add curcumin if you don't have turmeric. And I suggest you go slowly with the light fire for the beans, because you don't want to burn the tomatoes. Okay, and so while it's cooking, I'm gonna tell you the nutritional benefits of this little meal. So according to Scooby's recipe, you would be looking at 390 calories or 395 approximately per portion, and 27 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, but you can delete about 17 grams of fiber, I think, which is very good. It's also very rich in fibers, and just a bit of grams of fat, like 10 I think. So it's a perfect balance, and also has a lot of vitamins and minerals, etc. It also has good testosterone boosting herbs and ingredients. So it's a perfect meal for bodybuilders, and it's quite cheap. So all of this cost me about $10 approximately, maybe even less. So you can save a lot, and you can have from 5 to 10 meals with this. So for a few days you can refrigerate it, put it in the fridge, and as I said, it's cheap for like $10. Okay, so while both of the plates are simmering, so you can use this time to clean up everything you prepared and all. And then what you're gonna do after everything is ready, both of them, you're gonna mix them together on one cooking plate, or cooking I don't know what they call it, sorry. So you're gonna put the meat, mix it with it, and let them mix well and take the flavors. And don't be like me, don't do like me. I put too much water like an idiot. So check out for this. Don't put too much water. I suggest you be very patient because it's taking a lot of time. Like it's been about an hour since I started to prepare this meal. So take your patience in hand, and at least know that this will be good for a few days of meals. Okay, and also you can use this time to prepare the containers you're gonna put the meals in. So if you follow Scooby's video, he put 10 glass containers, or 5 rather, with double portions. So as I was mentioning, this recipe is for 10 portions of 400 calories and 27 grams. So you calculate according to your caloric need, if you need 2 portions or 1 portion or less or more than 2, whatever. So if you need 10 portions, you're gonna put 10 containers or 5 big ones and put them separately, evenly in each container. So for this you gotta make your own calculations, and I would suggest a glass container. I don't have any, so I'm gonna put on plastic, but yeah, I would suggest glass if you have, because as you know, plastic is filled with synthetic estrogen, can have synthetic estrogen. So my general advice in anything is to avoid plastic if you can. If you can, then oh well. Okay, so it's about ready. The beans are nicely cooked. The water evaporated. So now we're gonna mix the two together. I also put too much water on the meat, so you wanna be careful about this too. So you're gonna put all the meat and mix it with the beans and tomato. All the meat and the peppers and onions, mix it with the tomatoes and the beans and stir it for about 10 minutes. So now I put all of the meat inside of the beans and the other stuff, the tomatoes. So now I'm gonna stir, make the water evaporate a bit, and then it will be ready to serve. Also, when it's ready and you're tasting it and all, if according to your needs, depending on if you have high tension, high blood pressure, and cannot consume a lot of salt, you want to adjust the salt, because as you saw, I didn't put salt in any of the parts of this cooking. But I mean, according to Scooby, you don't add, but anyways, we're not extremists, you know. So according to your tastes, you can add, and to your diet also, you can add the amount of salt that you want, okay? And I also added the black pepper, which Scooby didn't do because it helps to absorb nutrients. And lastly, also, if you're on a bulking diet and you need a lot of calories, like this would surprisingly not be enough even if you take 2 portions of this, or you don't want to take 2 portions, or anyways, if you want more calories, healthy calories, you can add after, not when cooking, but after, add some natural oil, like for example olive oil. You can add it in the end, so don't burn it, because they say the nutrients and benefits of the oil will be lost when cooked. So in the end, before eating, add some olive oil to your taste and your caloric needs, just like with the salt as mentioned previously. Also, a little tip for you guys who don't have experience cooking such big meals, like even myself, is to see if when it's ready you just put a little bit of it in a small plate like this and have a taste. Simple as that. Okay, so I did just that, and unsurprisingly, because of Scooby's extremism in healthy dieting, then it lacks a bit of salt to my taste, so I'm gonna add some salt personally. And this is only optional, and look out your health. If you're somebody who can't consume sodium, then it's up to you to look out for this. Okay, so now after like 2 hours it is ready. So I don't know, I'm not a professional. Maybe it's there is a little bit of liquid left, but I don't mind it. You guys can comment on whether it's the good substance, if I should have more water or less, but I don't mind it. Tastes pretty good. I did a taste test. Like I said, I'm gonna add some salt, and you can add whatever you want. So yeah, there you have it. Okay guys, so this is it for this video. So if you want some cheap meal which tastes very good and is average to prepare, I mean it takes time, but the whole preparation is average, but the benefit is you can have it for a lot of days and a lot of meals, like 5 to 10 meals, so it's very beneficial. If you won't eat a lot of meals of this, you can put some in the refrigerator and some in the freezer. And so it's a very cheap meal, very rich in protein, rich in good carbs, fibers, good fats, full of vitamins and minerals, and antioxidants, and a lot of good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and support the channel for more of those videos. And I see you next time. Bye. And bon appetit.